and privileges thereto appertain.
I now invite Dr. Kate Bowler to address the congregation.
I can't believe we just got married. Thank you. That was beautiful speaking of vows. Congratulations, guys, this is about you. Congratulations, graduates. You can have everything you want immediately. Conquer the world. Start anywhere you like. These are just some of the things I would be forced to say if this were an American graduation speech.
又在开美国的玩笑了。
University of Manitoba to become a particular kind of person. 2 years ago, 4 years ago, how long have you been here? You felt that strange and wonderful pull out of the ordinary. Before this, you were doing something else, and more importantly, you were thinking different thoughts entirely. Isn't that just the strangest part about this whole enterprise? Is that you are sitting here, changed, wonderfully changed, gloriously changed, slightly more in debt. I have a theory about the kind of person that you become, and I learned it from 2 people who are sitting over there. Karen Jensen and Jerry Bowler were professors at the University of Manitoba for a combined total of 60 years. They taught dozens of classes, they taught thousands of students, they administered many exams you probably hated. They are my parents. And I grew up just right over there. Like, for context, I walked here today to the ceremony. I learned to drive in the parking lot just outside. This university has been my playground, my summer camp, my babysitter, my library, the reason I still have crippling guilt late into the night when I realized that I have 3 library books that are now decades. This is the place where my parents became convinced that they were educating a particular kind of person, and they gave that advice to me. You already know it, because this is already who you are. They said, Kate, be interested, be interesting. Be interested, be amazed by the person in front of you. Ask a question, then ask an even better one. Don't be content with what you already know, because sometimes what you already know is just song lyrics. Be engaged, be irritated, be enthralled, but most importantly, be surprised by what you want. When you are interested, you're open to the best ideas, and then also
That's something to tell our students. Be interested. Be interesting. When you're interested, you're open. That's awesome. Awesome speech.
Those 2 people over there is that they really believe from the bottom of their hearts that we are all at our best when we are curious. The world does not want you to be curious. Let's be real. They want you to act like you already know. Or maybe even better, no, just take their word for it. They want you to reject what you don't understand and to treat, by default, anything less than pure condescending certainty as a disease of powerless. But you can't be that way. You're too interested. And even better, you're interesting. The interesting, said my parents, which really sounded like an insult the first time. And I took it personally for a few years before I sort of got the gist. Be interesting. Read a book. Develop an academic obsession. Fall down the well of your own research. Don't react to the daily scroll, but pause, reflect, find a citation, then say what needs to be said. Develop your costly mind and spend it lavishly on others. The world no longer believes in experts, but too bad you're an expert. That makes you a necessary citizen. And that is so wild because the very act of being interested makes you interesting. You came here not just to go to school, which we are so glad that you did, but it's because you then cultivated the very qualities that make you of service to this fragile world. There's a fundamental reorientation that happens when you decided 2 years ago, 4 years ago, to come here and be interested and interesting. You feel tasked by your education. You feel commissioned by the curiosity that brought you here in the first place. And oh, how we need a person like that. A person like that can't be coerced out of kindness or manipulated by any of the many forms of tyranny that threaten to destabilize this great, inclusive country of ours. A person like that cannot be distracted from their purpose. Nope, you're too busy being interested and interested. Because anywhere, everywhere, conveniently, inconveniently, at funerals, at job interviews, in the car with a friend, you are extremely preoccupied with being the person our parents raised us to be. So congratulations, graduates, on earning your degree. But most of all, for joining in that strange and wonderful sense.
Oh, that's why. 那你刚刚应该早点告诉我。
Rightfully belong to everyone. Thank you, friends.
我都不知道，你们看不到。现在你们能听到我说话吗？
Good morning. I'm Diane Hoover, Provost and Vice President Academic, and it's my pleasure this morning to read the citation for the Olive Beatrice Nanch Award for Excellence in Teaching. This award recognizes an outstanding University of Manitoba educator in their first 10 years of teaching who has demonstrated continuing teaching excellence and made contributions to advancing teaching and learning at the University of Manitoba. Today's recipient is Dr. Jennifer Watt. Dr. Jennifer Watt has been described by education.
现在能听到我说话，也能看到视频的这个画面是吗？刚刚一直看不到吗
Incredible professor I've ever had.
？People were saying the first 30 minutes they couldn't see anything.
Colleagues and students.
That's why I don't know why my live stream just stopped. So I restarted again.
Deeply thoughtful educator who leads with humility and heart. Her classrooms are sites of possibility and belonging, grounded in equity, inquiry, and hope. Her students go on to become useful teachers and change makers, propelled by care and committed to a more just future. Dr. Watt's outstanding service encompasses professional development, community partnerships, and the scholarship of teaching and learning.
大家进来了，
She has served
点个赞啊，点个赞啊！
as the Writing Project, acting undergraduate student support director, and acting practicum director in the Faculty of Education. In these roles, she has forged strong partnerships with school divisions across Manitoba and the broader educational community through her dedication and problem-solving skills. Her contributions and commitment have been recognized with numerous awards over the years. Beyond the university, she actively engages with educators, researchers, and the public to share her expertise. She employs a variety of methods and platforms to make knowledge accessible and impactful. Her ability to bridge research and practice brings
Simon, what do you mean no live stream there?
and the K-12 community, extending her influence far beyond her own students. The University of Manitoba is proud to honor Dr. Jennifer Watt with the Olive Beatrice Stanton Award for Excellence in Teaching.
啊，那刚刚可能是 YouTube 的问题，刚刚我的直播也突然就断掉了，我也搞不清楚。
We now turn our attention to the academic achievements of the graduating class. Before proceeding with conferral of degrees, there are a few students that we'd like to recognize. They've achieved the highest standing in their class. The University Gold Medal in Engineering, Governor General's Silver Medal, goes to Dylan
My
Ricardo.
Angela graduated, she won the gold medal.
University Gold Medal in Engineering is awarded for the highest.
这个是工程学院的金牌获得者，每年毕业的这个 Dylan。
graduated from Boulder High School in Manitoba. His academic journey began with curiosity for accounting and engineering. He discovered a passion for mechanical engineering through UM courses that revealed the potential of innovative, collaborative HVAC work to benefit communities. Throughout his time at UM, Dylan has volunteered extensively, helping to welcome and guide new students and leading the creation of the UM ASHRAE Students Branch. Dylan is deeply committed to giving back to his academic, professional, and local communities. He now works as an engineering trainer, helping design energy-efficient buildings across Manitoba. He graduates today with a Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering degree. Congrats.
工程学院的金牌获得者啊，这学霸这个是。当年我太太毕业的时候，她是教育学院的金牌。
The University Gold Medal in Education goes to Jasmine Erica Bartlett.
现在就是教育学院的金牌，今年的金牌，2025年的。当年我太太就是教育学院的金牌。
Jasmine is a graduate of the University of Winnipeg Collegiate. Her enthusiasm for science and mathematics evolved into a commitment to education through her realization that she loved to learn and share new concepts. Her volunteer teaching experiences with Archimedes Math Schools and the Chuck and Top podcast inspired and shaped her career trajectory. Through practical placements,
Hello, everyone.
her identity as an educator, focusing on evidence-based practices, meaningful student
对的，现在是直播。
hands-on science instruction. Jasmine aspires to nurture her future students to realize their potential and become compassionate, creative, and scientifically literate individuals. She graduates today with a Bachelor of Education. Congratulations.
大家好，大家好啊！现在他们在演讲，我就先不说话了啊。
Finally, the University Gold Medal in Music
我的老婆不在，我的老婆当年是，今天这个毕业是这个是音乐学院的金牌获得者，不知道他是什么乐器的。
A dedicated musician with a passion for service, Josiah pursued his music degree while preparing for medical school. His research on British composer Rebecca Clark led to a transcription and performance of the violin sonata in T major.
小提琴。
He volunteered with his church's youth ministry and served his community through summer camp leadership. Committed to making a difference in the community, Josiah now plans to pursue medicine to help address the province's physician shortage. He graduates today with a Bachelor of Music degree. Congratulations.
好，今晚呢你就陪到我很晚，不过我也不会很迟了。我待会儿，我现在在工作嘛，我待会儿这个因为现在毕业典礼离我办公室很近，我过来偷看一下，待会儿还要回办公室。
I'd like now to ask Chancellor Dave Angus to address the convocation.
Before I actually give my convocation address, I just want to say how much I enjoyed and appreciated the presentation by Kate. Let's give Kate a I also want to let Kate know that as Chancellor, I'm also responsible for overdue my framework. So I have to confiscate those before we actually. President Benrosh, members of the Board of Governors, Senate, faculty, and staff, proud and happy and looks.
没有，我不是在办公室，我的办公室在这个场馆的旁边啊，在一栋楼里面。这个是我们曼大现在的这个毕业典礼嘛，今天是音乐学院和工程学院还有教育学院3个学院的毕业典礼，所以我就正好过来看一看，听一听他们的演讲，对我也是一个启发。刚刚那个 Kate 她演讲说得很好，她刚刚说每个学生毕业以后都应该一定要保持 interested 和 interesting， 就是要有这个好奇心，也要变得很有趣。我觉得这个话很有启发，我要告诉我的学生们。
I don't know what it was. I felt an obligation as a father to impart my wisdom. But I used to do this thing where I bring them into the living room when they were in high school and force them to listen.
大家好，大家好，明天新加坡放假啊，大家假期愉快。
Instead of hanging out with your friends, but no. And so most of the stuff just wasn't very valuable.
放假你们会去哪里玩呢？我昨天刚刚发的，今天刚刚发的那个视频，就是说新加坡无聊不无聊？我觉得新加坡一点都不无聊，非常好玩呢。你们这个周末会去哪里玩？可以在评论区说一说，聊一聊。
As soon as they walked in the door, I would ask if they had a good day, because I wanted to remind them that every day is a gift. It's an opportunity. It's the beginning of all kinds of possibilities. Every day is something we need to embrace. And I wanted them to remember that. And I want you to remember that. The second question I would ask is, did you make it a good day? Did you take personal responsibility? Did you own it? Did you bring joy to it? And were you happy with it? And that was the second question. I can tell you as somebody at my age, the only thing you really regret.
大家好，大家好啊！现在台上在做演讲，我就先不说话，待会儿再聊啊。
But the last question was the one that
我发起了一个问答，你们先回答我啊！新加坡哪里好玩呢？这个是公共假期，你们会去哪里玩？
This is the one I wanted them thinking about every single day. Did you make it a great day for somebody else? Did you lift somebody up that was down? Did you recognize somebody that needed to be recognized? Did you have a cup of coffee and just listen to somebody and make a difference in their lives? And when we started this process, it was a tough question for them to answer at the start, but it got easier and easier because every single day they found that there were people there that could use a left hand up. And I wish that for you, because really that's one way that
我不无聊啊，我现在很开心啊。
is to be mindful of who you can help. And I wish for all of those questions great answers every single day of your lives. And there's some other traits that I also wanted to share with you today that I really appreciate in other people. I love curious people. I love the desire for adventure and discovery. I like people that are eager to learn and new things. And also the pursuit of knowledge and understanding. I love curious people. I love people that are bold. Just kind of, think outside the box, that they go for it. They have the confidence to push the envelope and to take risks and elevate their sights. And always think about how can I do something bold. I really appreciate people that have resilience, especially in today's world, to manage difficult situations, to remain calm in those same situations, to manage and embrace change. Those are some of the traits I really appreciate and really enjoy when I see it demonstrated with other people. I don't have any of those. I have one trait that has served me well. Everything that's good that happened in my life happened because of this one thing. No word of a lie. This is my only secret to life. My secret was I showed up. At any event, at any luncheon, at any meeting, at any gathering, I pull people together, I show up. I even went to events I wasn't even invited to. I was like a business community version of a wedding crasher. But what I found is in every situation, when I was there, when I was present, that's when the magic happened. That's when an opportunity arose. That's when a new relationship started that was meaningful to me. That's when I made an impression. That somebody contacted me again to kind of bring me into something that was fun and exciting. Everything that brought me here today was because I showed up. I just wanted to share that with you today. But most importantly, just be your authentic self. You're amazing. Bring that unique greatness to the world. And that's what I wish for all of you here today. I hear a lot of people say that this is a horrible time to be young. Worst time ever. Going out into this world, this ugly world, this divisive world, with such conflict, such anger. You know what? I disagree. I say this is a great time to be exactly where you are. With your diploma in one hand, with all that it represents, and your passion to make a difference in the other. This world is starved for leadership. And there is so much to do. So much positive change to affect. A time that if you want to make a difference, why not make that difference when that difference is needed most, and it's needed right now. This generation, your generation, ventures out into this world at this unique time when you can have the most impactful, meaningful lives of any generation before you. One of my favorite speeches that I've ever heard was back in 2004. It was like 3 years after 9/11. The world was in disarray, lots of conflict, lots of division. Does sound familiar? And Kofi Annan was invited to Canada. He spoke to Parliament. And I remember this speech to this day. It really struck me. He came to Canada. I thought it was going to be a usual political speech, but he challenged us. And he said, the world needs Canada. And those words and that challenge could not be more pertinent than today. Because the world does need Canada. And Canada needs you. It's important to mention that there's going to be tough days. It's going to be really tough days. And lots of challenges ahead. Tough times where things seem impossible. And you question whether you have what it takes. Just remember this, that you are part of a community. Look around you today.
祝这个现在在教练室里面，如果有这个穆斯林的朋友，祝你们这个开斋快乐啊！今天是 Eid 嘛，所以说祝大家这个开斋快乐啊！
Things are hopeless. Just look behind you, because there we are, cheering you on every step of the way. We believe you. Shortly, I'll be welcoming you out here to receive your diploma. I'll shake your hand, I'll look you in the eye, and I'll say congratulations. But what I'm really saying is that we're proud of you. We were here for you, and we can't wait to see what you accomplish next. Congratulations to all the graduates, and thank you to the families for all of their support. This is a great.
我说的是穆斯林的这个开斋，今天他们是 Eid 嘛，他们今天穆斯林是开斋日，他一年有2次嘛，一个是 Ramadan， 一个就是今天的 Eid。我不知道你说的新加坡的那个宗教节日，可能跟这个没关系吧。
Mr. Chancellor, I now have the honor to request on behalf of the University Senate that you confer upon the candidates the degrees and diplomas earned by them, as these shall be announced. Will those who are to receive degrees and diplomas please rise?
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of this university, I admit you to the degrees and diplomas to which you are severally entitled, with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining. I also admit, in absentia, those who have completed the requirements for these degrees and diplomas, but who are not today able to be present.
Congratulations. You are now graduates of the University of Manitoba. Let's make it official. Move those tassels to the right. If those of you in the front row, please remain standing. If everyone else can resume your seats. Mr. Chancellor, may I now present the candidates whom you have admitted to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy with Dean Kelly Ray of the Faculty of Studies.
这非洲学生他们都是这样，非洲学生对这个仪式特别强，他们都会叫。以前我在高中的时候，就是高中毕业也是这样。
Emily Louise Livingston. Chanda Saha. Madi Ale Parmasarara. Sepur Chalato. Saeed Mirzai. Randula Senarat Randa. Amir Masood Amir Kabir. Rashmi Oragola. Teya Tileka Muto Kumarana Ewa Kodile. Chen Yu. Rami Abadi.
这真好玩啊！你们说的这个，那这个Hari Raya Haji， 其实就应该是我说的 Eid 吧？这个在每个国家说法不一样吗 ？Do you know what is Hari Raya Haji? Search it. I think it's Eid. In Singapore, they call it this. I think. Hari Raya Haji. HAGI. That's it. Not eat. It's eat, right? Okay. 那我们说的是一个东西啊，就是 eat， 只不过你们那边叫法不一样。
Now, Mr. Chancellor, the candidates who have admitted to the degree of Master of Education.
啊，这个是 education 的。这 what? Master? Master. Yeah, Angela was master too.
Daniel Nicholas Berkeley.
以前我太太也是这个，现在是教育学院的这个硕士学位的人啊。以前我太太也是硕士，教育学院的。Hi everyone, hello.
Michael Olanefe Chuechin. Anthony Livingston Clark.
教育学毕业以后工作不好找吧，蛮难的。不过这些硕士毕业，他们很多人都已经是老师了，都是先当老师以后再进修这个硕士，就跟我太太当年一样。
Carla Mary Elsie Demmer.
Carla Mary.
Jason Scott Durling.
Hey, not me, not me. I'm just here to watch.
Mayor Unisa Hassan. Connor Popper.
毕业等于失业。说的是在中国吗
Victoria Elaine McIntosh. Lauren Menzel Hamilton.
So I did a voting. Where are they from? So Singapore is this many, Taiwan is this many, Canada, 0. My audience is no Canadian audience.
Nessa Carly Cicada. Aisha Sheikh. Rochelle Marie Bauer. Yolanda Gomez. Eden Alexandra Jameson.
他们都拿着自己的名字给他念。
Anna McGill.
我老爱，我居然没有一个加拿大观众啊，在群里面。Give me a whistle there.
Guru Karthik Nilsson. Pamela Gwen Penner. Jamie Trish Sisko. Naomi Jean Sparrow. Jordan Zacharias. Now, Mr. Chancellor, candidates who we've admitted to the degree of Master of.
然后这个是音乐学院的 硕士生。音乐硕士确实失业率比较高。中国人。
Alexis Maria Summers. Roberta Ruth Vallarde. Now, Mr. Chancellor, we want to move on to the candidates who...
Oh, there's one in Canada.
Master of Engineering.
4%. How many so Singapore, Taiwan, Canada, 26 votes. I think one is from Canada.
Sahar Ismail. April Gonzalez Delgado.
Elaine Naito.
Mohammed Afshar. Mohammed Ariful Hassan Soika.
Hassan， 这个也是一个穆斯林学生，今天可以开斋吃饭了啊。
Good question. Hadi Hemanshubhai Pandya. Mohammed Nasmus Shakib.
Mohammed 这又是一个穆斯林啊。
Udit Ishore Sharma.
These are all music school? I think so. Oh, wow.
I think last was engineering, right?
Yeah, they did education.
Sheikh Rana Shaman.
That was engineering, I think.
And now, Mr. Chancellor, we're going to move on to the candidates who have admitted to the degree of Master of Science with majors in engineering.
好，接下来是工程学院的科学家们，硕士。
Susan J. Crawford Young. Emmanuel Oloniani. Mona Erfani.
Hey, can you hold it for me?
Samantha Grace Wilson.
Oh, here. Yeah.
Edri Muni Kivindu Ramon Edri Wira. Shijie Wu. Inshi Limyani. Manocha Roshani Pereira. Shehan Sena. Lucas Unruh.
Lucas Unruh. International College of Manitoba 不是的， 这个是曼大的这个毕业典礼啊，我这个 International College of Manitoba 只是曼大的一个学院而已。现在这个是工程学院的。
At this point, Mr. Chancellor, we're going to move on to the bachelor's degrees. May I now present the candidates whom you have admitted to a degree of Bachelor of Education with Dean James Stewart of the Faculty of Education.
So this is regular bachelor, right?
Undergraduate.
Yeah, okay. 现在是本科生啊，这个是教育学院。哇，想一想这个蛮有意思的。当年我太太教育学院毕业也是这样，然后她也是硕士毕业。我们参加过我太太2次，然后我岳母是博士毕业，心理学博士毕业，我们都是参加。
Awesome, Solana Hagar. Heidi Patricia Amarante. Katie Henderson. Taylor Harper. Nina Akea. Jordan Shea Barrett. Terry Basu.
I wonder if any girl, because they don't wear very often high heels, I wonder if they fall on the stage.
Jessica Bowden. Adam and Tyler Beard. Ikjot Kaur Maharaj. Genesis Movie.
哇，这么多教育学的毕业的，这么多老师啊！其实曼省是不缺老师的，因为曼省大多数公立学校的这个老师都在这个叫什么呢？工会里面 ，union 里面。所以说，一个萝卜一个坑，如果没有人退休的话，就没有新的职位出来，除非盖新的学校。但是，毕竟我们这里人口增长没有那么快嘛，所以很多老师都是毕业以后就很难面对。找不到全职工作，可以做 sub teacher， 但是很难了。
Kaylin Riley Campbell. James Cockwell. Hannah Elizabeth Chambers. Sylvia Elizabeth Champion. Vincent Wayne Chan. Gavin Choi. Tyler John Tuxcott. Angelina Clemente. Alan Ray Bobo. Ryan Lynch Craig. Alexander Dennis。
对，这个 Ritaki， 我觉得你说的很对，我也很佩服。他拿到这个纸条就要把名字念出来，而且很多人的名字，因为我们这里很多人都是新移民嘛，他们名字真的非常难念。我最痛苦的就是每次念学生的名字，所以我都会说，如果我念错的话，不要怪我。但他能把每个名字都念出来，真的不容易。你说英文名 Tiffany 像这种名字比较简单了，但有很多这种别的国家的一些名字真的好难念呢。你看这个亚洲学生，看看他是什么名字啊？李安朵，这个卡好一点。
Dana Marie Dupnico. Natalie May Edwards. Raymond Christopher Heck.
看看这个啊，肖阳放，这个是个中国学生，应该是他读的不错。方肖阳可能是。明显工程学院里面黑人学生相对较少一点。You see, very obvious that in engineer, they're way less African students.
Daniel Friesen. Angela Fulgencio. Jeremy Robert Burdick Smith. Julia Isabel Garcia.
所以真的，你看工程学院的毕业生真的是比较少这个非洲裔的学生啊，大多数都是白人呐、亚洲裔比较多一点。这个和教育的这个，我觉得文化还是有关系的。
Melissa Kelly Ham. Lauren J. Faith Mendoza.
台湾行程我还不知道嘞，我现在还没时间去想这个问题。我现在最近在忙我自己的那个活动嘛，我8月份有个大活动，等我8月份大活动搞完以后，我再去安排了。不要着急了，我会在我的这个会员频道里面会公布的，放心好了。
Andy Sidney Sousa Henry. Paul David Henry.
我觉得是因为可能 organize 起来会比较麻烦，而且以前我们高中也出现过这样的问题，就是如果有一个学生突然不在的话，你还得通知主持人，就比较麻烦。所以说，我觉得这样也蛮好，就里外里就一个人上，还能把时间空一空。哇，群里面有人是博士嘞！我们这个投票里面有人是博士啊，不知道你是什么博士，可以写一下吗？告诉我们你是什么博士？不会找不到地方住了。我那天跟我台湾朋友聊天，台湾朋友告诉我， 说都不用在网上订酒店，可以直接就在火车站、机场附近就有很多酒店，肯定是有空房间的。所以 OK 啊，我说那就好了，那就不用着急嘛。因为上一次我去台湾，我都是自己提前订好酒店，但是反而有些时候就是不太好订嘛。但我台湾朋友告诉我说，可以直接下了高铁或者下了火车以后去酒店就可以有房间。那我觉得那也可以，所以我现在并不是很担心。而且台湾气候那么好，住街上也没关系了，我们可以变成街友嘛。Nikolai.
Nicole Faye Mays. Madeline Mays. Marvin Soriaga Mano. Robin Mann. Shayla Massey. Bradley Mitchell McLaren. Matteo Vincenzo Concado.
那边有新的一波接上来了，前面这波快要走完了，后面一波就接上来了。
Amanda and Marie Morrison.
啊，真的是啊，工程学院这个真的是白人为主啊。
Adam Samuel.
Really, like today you see like engineer, like mostly are white students. Different faculty has different dynamic, right? Not even like mostly are white. Even Asian, even other ethnics are small group.
Shalvi Jagadkumar. Caitlin Sophie Maria Rego. Hallie Ryan Gersh Wizard. Lucas Roland Daniel Wostowski. Marilyn Rulin.
因为我从小就是学音乐的嘛，所以我不是一个非常学术派的人啊，所以说我一般我看到这样的场景，我会其实还蛮有感触的。就这些人，你看他们都是真的是像工程学院这些学院，就真的是我觉得学术类非常的高，他们真的是刻苦学出来。当然我们音乐学院也刻苦了，我们是刻苦练琴了，对吧？他们是学习文化知识，非常不一样，我觉得蛮有意思的。各个学科的东西都不一样。我也蛮佩服这些 academic-based students。然后你看这些大学的这些领导啊、教授啊，他们都是就学术很深的那种。
Rebecca Elizabeth Schellenberg. David Michael Schultz. Rebecca Kelly Scott. Austin Edward Searles.
哎，你们说会不会文化水平高的话，读这些名字就会比较厉害？是不是？我不会读的原因是我的文化程度太低了，所以说没有这个识别能。 Hey, do you think this host, he's reading all the names, and he can pronounce most of the name pretty right?
Yeah.
Do you think he's
Might be a linguistic instructor or something.
Right. 我同事说，这个老师可能是一个语言学的一些专家，一些类似之类的，所以说他读这个名字比较厉害，有道理。小学博士有消息啊，小学博士刚刚跟这个美国的董王刚刚通过电话嘛，对吧？这个世界2大领导人董王跟小学博士刚刚通过电话，愉快的在一起。OK， 我马上要走了，我要回办公室了，不能一直在这里。感谢你们今天的陪伴了哦，今天祝你们有一个这个公共假期愉快了，快乐 ，OK。今天我们就聊到这里，好不好？祝你们周末愉快 ，Happy Eid。如果你们是这个穆斯林的这个朋友的话 ，OK， 拜拜，各位，我要回办公室工作了啊，拜拜。